Hey everybody, welcome back. Community Remix, a week of, or some rough approximation of a week. Holy crap, is this true? Is this reality? We're not starting on an XL floor? I don't think we're gonna get 2 rerolls on this floor. Yeah, we're gonna get literally 1 room that has an enemy, and it's gonna be the boss room, which is why I figured we'd come into this room right off the bat. And you know what? I'm gonna reroll the rosary just so we don't have to worry about the freaking Bible later. Although, if we took the rosary, it would really give us a great chance at a deal with the devil on the next floor. So maybe we'll take the rosary, but we won't take it until after this boss fight. So we save all of the spirit hearts for Cellar or Basement Part 2. And I will use 1 bomb for Duke of Flies. Oh, I hate when he changes direction because it causes some uncertainty with the bombs, but it's okay. It's okay. Another couple of hits here and he will be dead. If I take no damage, hey, even better for me. And we can reroll the item. I think this is the proper way to handle this floor, even though I acted like, oh, the rosary, the worst item in the game. It means we'll have to use a reroll. No big deal. Super bandage. Sweet item also gives us a ton of freaking spirit hearts. If I'd known that we were going to have these spirit hearts from super bandage, I might have rerolled the rosary. But if I rerolled the rosary, I would have gotten a speed upgrade instead of super bandage. So what a weird situation we have in front of us here. That's okay. Staggering amounts of HP. Enough HP that we may actually snag a deal with the devil that has 3 spirit hearts instead of a red heart, which is a much, much, much better choice. Almost always. Not totally always, but almost always. Alright. Flies buzzing around my eyes here. Let's get him taken care of. Then we aggro 1 enemy at a time, and it's just a quick 3-shooter here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It helps if the 3rd shot actually lands. There we go. It only took us 7 or 8 tries there. Alrighty, we'll do pretty much the same thing here, except with a little bit more active dodging. Spider, stay the heck away, okay? I know that the mod's named after you, but you gotta back the F up. I don't like you have non-standard traction. The laws of traction don't apply to you, apparently. You've got, sometimes your shoes are like Heelys, and sometimes they're like basketball cleats. It's all bullshit. Ooh, okay. Took a little damage. That's alright. Probably could have taken a little bit more damage right there as well. So I choose to focus on the damage I didn't take rather than the damage I did take. Okay, starting to focus on the damage I did take as it is now coming close to outnumbering the damage I didn't take. It's okay. Back it up. Back it up. And we're good. Could go to the curse room. I was hoping the boss room would be close, and it is. We may not have any other use for rerolls on this floor if you look at it. We might only be able to reroll boss / devil or angel room. And curse room if there's an item in there, but it doesn't look like we're necessarily going to gain access to our item room or shop. We don't have any bombs. We need 2 if we're going to do things that way, and we don't have any keys. We would need, you know, as many as we wanted. As, you know, N equals number of doors. K equals number of doors, I guess, a little bit simpler. Why am I not taking this key yet? Well, what if it's like health down, bad trip, etc., etc.? Better to take it after we fought an enemy, I think. We're probably, well, we're definitely not going to reroll whatever Steven gives us. Because it doesn't matter. I used to think that, you know, Steven as a damage upgrade was way better than Little Steven. And I still do. But I don't think it's a big enough difference to waste a reroll on. Because in a way, I hate myself so much for taking that damage there. But in a way, Little Steven is a damage upgrade. It just manifests itself in a different way. It's a damage upgrade via, you know, a little guy helping you out, shooting some tears occasionally. Alright, we do get a deal with the devil. Very happy to have it. Let's head on in here. We get the mark, which I'm definitely going to take. We're going to reroll the shovel. Become Spirit of the Night, which I'm definitely going to take. I'm going to take my pill now. Health up and speed down. That's a new one. Okay, so at least we got something new in Community Remix here. Weird. Alright. Very strange pill, but it is a positive. I almost wonder if that's in there to, like, compensate for blood bags. It's like if you got 4 blood bags, you would get an HP upgrade and a speed downgrade from this pill and be like, oh, good, so I'm not going to get out of control. But if you got too many of those, that would put you in a difficult spot. I hope we get another reroll, because I'd love to reroll Guppy's head into something else. But I'm not going to be too ambitious, you know? If we already have... If we only get Guppy's head for free, that's fine. Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone a little bit there. Oh, the relic is so good, too. But yeah, if we only get Guppy's head for free, so be it. That puts us closer to becoming Guppy. with no cost to ourselves except 1 spirit heart. And picking up the relic there is so useful as well. So I would say this floor has been a big win for us. Extra tears, extra damage, a little extra speed via the mark, and then another HP upgrade, plus a speed downgrade. Very strange. Plus, you know, a weird free Guppy's head in the curse room. Strange run. That's okay, though. It's down to the next floor. No keys. That's something I'd like to get sorted out as soon as possible. I'm still loving that bass line on this track. I apologize for talking so much about the music, but hey, it's one of those new things. It's like a little bit of a preview of what Rebirth's gonna be. Okay. Okay. Keys? Yes, okay. I would really love to go to the shop on this floor, because again, you know, early Nun's Habit or something like that is so valuable. Well, anytime you get the Nun's Habit, it's so valuable, but the earlier you can get it, the better, so you can get as many rerolls as possible stacked over the course of the game. You have to give me a moment here. My microphone wire is across my keyboard, which is making it a little bit more difficult to shoot than I would like. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Is it better for you? It's better for me. Oh, skeleton key. Okay, now the Guppy, you know, prophecy seems to be filling itself out here. We get skeleton key. That means if we get Guppy's tail, we can open an F-ton of golden chests, which is really going to benefit us over time. Maybe not individually, but over time. So we'll be looking at another deal with the devil, which we should have a pretty good chance to get thanks to the relic and the fact that we've already taken 2 deals with the devil. And yeah, if we can get some Guppy items, we'll be in business. I don't mind becoming Guppy once every 3, once every 4 videos. I think that's an absolutely, well, we don't need to do that. That's an absolutely fair amount, especially when it happens so inconsistently. We knew the Bible was going to be in here. Might as well reroll it. I was going to say maybe we'll buy it and then reroll it, but we don't have the money for that yet. We don't have to worry about keys, so I would rather worry about bombs at this point. So we'll try to bomb our way into the secret room, but not bomb our way into the item room or anything like that. And the thing I love about skeleton key is that even if you get bombs or key at some point, you're like, oh, well, I got pyro now. A lot of people would probably say pyro is better than skeleton key, and I would be inclined to agree with them depending on what kind of loadout we've got going on. If I've got great bombs, I'd rather have 99 of those. If we've got Guppy's tail, I'd probably rather have 99 keys, but either way, it's good. All right, so our reroll is going to line up perfectly here. Going to be a nasty fight here against a champion version of Peep. But that's okay. We can hang back. Just don't get hit, like, right at the end of the fight. Those are the heartbreakers there. All right. I hate when he jumps so much because it makes it so much more difficult for me to do damage consistently. But, ooh, this is okay. This is okay. He's not bloat, so as long as you just kind of keep yourself on the other side of the map and make sure that you're dodging the eyeballs, it's fine. That one came dangerously close to going terribly wrong. We're probably about 60% of the way through. Is that like every 5 shots is like another... Well, I mean, 1 shot is probably like 1%, basically. So we're stacking them up here. We're almost done. Could finish it right here. We did. No deal with the devil? You gotta be kidding me on that one. Jesus Juice is great, but a little bit disappointed that we didn't get a deal with the devil there. Because I'm doubling down on this Guppy idea. Not our secret room. I wonder if the socks allow you to walk over that curse room or self-sacrifice room spike to generate like 1 golden chest or 1 regular chest or 1 red chest without taking damage. If so, that's another use of it. It's still probably not enough to warrant taking it when you could reroll it, but if you're stuck with it, there's something you can do with it. I can like... Can you hear that? That's not just me, right? It sounds like there is a 12-year-old child playing the recorder or maybe the bagpipes in the apartment next to mine. Alright, well, I'm not in love with it, but, you know, kids need a musical outlet. Maybe you can't hear it. It's gotten a little quieter now. I don't know. Maybe that's just somebody's god-awful ringtone. I picked that up by accident by running into it super quickly, but it ended up being a very happy accident. Hey, guess what? Toothpicks do what they're supposed to do now. I rerolled them anyway. I actually prefer to have 10 bombs. But yeah, that's cool that toothpicks actually do what they're supposed to do. Which I think is tears upgrade in this, or maybe shot speed. Maybe I should have taken the tears upgrade, but whatever. I'm happy to have Guppy's tail. That means golden chests out the wazoo. I'll be a little wary about taking pills because I'm worried about the opportunity of them being bombs or key. Okay, I guess I'll check down here. All right, maybe there is no... Well, I mean, we're lucky, because the shop item sucks anyway. Right now, it's Notched Axe, so that's garbage. But I would have liked to have found the secret room so I could have easily bought something on the next floor. So be it. There's an arcade right off the bat. I like it, but I'm not going to go to it yet. I'm just going to, you know, go through the entirety of the floor first and see what my options are here. Halo of Flies, I know we could reroll it and maybe get something that people consider a little bit more novel, but Halo of Flies is a great item. It's been showing up all the time in Community Remix for whatever reason, but that's okay. Oh, finally, we actually have some enemies on this floor. I didn't think it was going to be plausible for that to happen. So we're in a very, very good position. We're so close to becoming Guppy, and our HP is low enough that even if we got 9 lives, it would be like just a good thing. There would be almost no negative to say about it. Why am I not fighting the boss right now? I'm just going to get 1/3 of a reroll charge so that we can reroll whatever the deal with the devil gives us if we get a deal with the devil, which I of course hope we do. Might also be able to see what's in here. So it is greed. So we're actually going to be a little overkilled here, but I thought maybe we could find an item in here that would help us out against our boss fight. I don't know. Kind of a foolish move here. Doesn't really make a big difference, though. At least now we know we can play Judgment. Alright, are we ready for the Whirling Dervish there? We got through that just fine. Yeah, now we can justify playing Judgment right now. Maybe Judgment will give us something that we can take into the boss fight and feel okay with. Nothing? Oh, double keys, okay. Might leave those just in case I accidentally take a bombs or key pill. So we knew it was going to happen again. Even though we rerolled it earlier, I didn't pick it up, so it's not a surprise to me. I took the D20, and I feel like a big idiot, but this might end up being fine. I shouldn't have rerolled it right away, but I wanted to get rid of the Bible, but I should have kept it there because I want to reroll the Devil Room with a much higher priority. That's okay, though. Because now, the D20 is actually great because we're going to play the Blood Bank so much, ideally at least play it so much, that we should be able to reroll the pennies into something substantially more valuable, like golden chests, for example, considering we have so many keys. And we should, just one more room of combat, which we have, will allow us to get our rerolls appropriately timed again. Maybe this was actually for the best. A little slower than I would have liked, but that's okay. Yeah, this is appropriate. This is alright. So we'll head down here. I really dislike these rooms, but we're only going to have to backtrack through them, you know, 800 or 900 times, so it's not a huge problem. We're not going to take D20 yet. We're going to take D6 into the boss fight. Fight the boss if we have to use bombs. Even better. Yeah, sure. Why not? Explode them up. Who are we up against? Ah, even better. This is actually the perfect unit to use bombs against, I guess. Although the fake Duke of Flies is a little bit easier. The damage we're doing here is still pretty nice, so... Low HP on this boss, thankfully. And I'm saying this boss because it absolves me from having to know the name, as you might be able to tell. Okie dokie. Now, well, be a little careful here. We could put bombs down as long as we catch them in the explosion. Didn't quite work, but it intimidated it, which is the most important part. Probably the second most important part of the Binding of Isaac is intimidation. Unfortunately, we have to reroll both. As much as I would love to take the Pact, we have to reroll both to double our chances of getting Guppy items and actually being able to take them. Yes, okay, we're Guppy now. We could take Rage as well, but it would cost us a lot of Spirit Hearts. I don't love the idea. And our D20 little gamble here is not as good as it used to be anymore. But it is great, actually, in a different way. Instead of using it on the Blood Bank, which we still might play a little bit, we'll pick up Pageant Boy, not even worry about getting to 15 cents via the money. If there's a nickel or dime, we'll pick it up, yeah. And then we'll just reroll everything with D20 here. Way too many keys, total overkill. But we got Tammy's Head out of it. Tammy's Head is another rerollable item. Yeah, we got a little bit of money and another reroll item. And we're Guppy now, so that's great. Obviously, we shouldn't have taken Spirit of the Night earlier, but... You know, you want to hedge your bets, you never know. If you don't go, you never shine. If you don't glow, etc., etc. Plus, if we hadn't taken Spirit of the Night, we would have just lost more HP and had the same amount of HP when we became Guppy anyway. Plus, we wouldn't have Spectral Tears. So who's laughing now, Mr. Smarty Pants? Probably someone in a distant room or country, because I can't hear it. You might not even gamble on the Blood Bank. It's so nearly worthless right now. We'll definitely finish off our room here, though. We already fought a mini-boss in Greed, so we know there's no other mini-bosses on this floor. Sure, we got Aggro Midget's Soul, apparently. I know that Aggro Midget is a Binding of Isaac, you know, entertainer, YouTuber. It scared me when I saw that at first. Not because I was like, wait, why is there a reference to Aggro Midget in this game? I thought only I got references. No, it was more like, is the in-game text engine fucked up? No, it's not. It just took me a second to parse it. It's okay. Yeah, the arcade, it kind of doesn't seem warranted right now. Because our HP is so low. We break secret room generation in this, I guess. Now that we've become Guppy, what's my biggest priority? Getting some new items, if plausible. Plausible, possible, you know the drill. Might as well take these, I guess, even though there's basically no point. We're not going to get another reroll. So we missed out on a couple items here, but so be it. Yeah, might as well. There we go. One extra key. Alright, steps part 1. Blessing of the Light. I still don't quite know what Blessing of the Light actually does. That's something I should have looked up as well. So we have a reroll ready for this arcade. Or sorry, not arcade, the shop. It's going to be an arcade of emotion, though. Depending on what we get inside of it. Nice save. Nobody even knew. Ladder. That's bad. Compass. That's really fucking good. So we're going to take that and not worry too much about anything else in here yet. The Temperance card that I got, maybe we'll use it later. I say later because it's not that valuable right now. Just isn't, unfortunately. That's the one, well, it's one of the bad things about being so low on red hearts is that, you know, blood banks, they become a lot less viable. The rich get richer, the healthy get healthier. But we're getting a ton of spirit hearts via the relic right now. So I can't be too salty about things. Let's work our way over to other reroll areas here. Hello, Tomo. What's wrong, buddy? How you doing? Yeah? You just take a nice nap? Tell me all about your hopes and dreams, kitty cat. You're not so talkative anymore. What happened? Alright. Yeah? I'm quite fond of you as well. I did take Odd Mushroom rather than re-rolling it because I think it's a good item and I need the HP. And the damage is nice too. And there is a Tinted Rock here. Don't get in the laundry hamper with the gym clothes, you ding-dong. It's freaking stinky in there. You're gonna smell like, well, you're gonna smell like cat urine or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna know which smells are yours and which smells are mine. It's kind of a gross sentence, but, you know, it's sincere. Anyway, let us destroy these guys, and our boss room's coming up. We don't have exclusively good pills. We knew it could happen. I'm not too sad about this, to be honest with you. 13 keys is still quite a nice, healthy number. And 97 bombs is great. It's not like we just lost 80 keys for nothing. We lost, you know, 80-some keys to pick up 99 bombs. So I'm okay with it. I don't know what the community remixes mods hard on with Loki is. That's a joke, by the way. I'm sure it's just RNG, but geez, we've been fighting Loki like crazy lately. No deal with the devil. We got pills. Maybe we can get a bombs or key back. We can get like 3 bombs or key back. Okay. Very funny. We don't know what this one does. Balls of steel. Tricked ya. Let me trick you again. Trick ya. Tricked ya. Tricked ya. Tricked ya. Tricked ya. Gotcha. I gotta do this differently. Tricked ya. Oh no! He tricked me! So we're gonna bombs our key back. I think I'm gonna Temperance card here. Oh yeah, right over the exit. Smart. We do still have exploration to do on this floor, but it doesn't seem that prudent, given our situation right now. We don't have very much... Oh, that took a spirit heart, and I'm dumb. We don't have very much to reroll, but I guess we can pretty much steamroll the rest of the floor anyway. This cat is so weird. I wish I could... Like, I guess I could turn on my webcam and show you what he looks like right now, but then you'd risk seeing me in my underwear as well, and that's something neither of us want. Probably like 8 rooms left if I had to guess here. Maybe we'll get lucky and get some golden chests. I mean, that's why we should explore everything here. Whoa, what the heck happened there? Did you see that bomb's movement? It's that dude being hit by like a homing shot in just the right way or something. Very strange. It's alright. So our bombs or key situation got sorted out very, very quickly. There was an extra head spawned here, but it doesn't really matter. As long as we're not in harm's way. Health down and speed up. Oh, man. Oh, you know what? we only had 1 HP when we took this pill earlier. So I think it was a health up, speed down, because we had 1 health. So pills can't kill you for the most part, I think. But when you have HP, it becomes a health down and speed up instead of a health up, speed down. That's very weird, but I think I've figured it out. What this means is that we can use this if we die, and it'll give us a speed down, but with the benefit of an HP upgrade. Because we have the 9 lives guppy thing going on, we'd respawn with like 1 HP. So I think it's the right choice to keep it, but if we get a better tarot card, we'll probably get rid of it. Very weird kind of setup here, but that's okay. Weird is our specialty right now. Probably not even gonna look for a secret room. We're in a very, very comfortable position. We got the map, or sorry, we got the compass on this floor. Plenty of HP, good damage. Balls of steel? Yeah. Like, seriously, plenty of HP. Almost enough that I want to take this speed upgrade, but I don't think I'm going to. I think that would probably end up being maybe the worst decision we could possibly make, because then if I, you know, use a bad trip pill, X, that wouldn't kill us. It would just be kind of annoying. This run's shaping up to be quite nice, but we haven't really gotten any special items, which is why I'm, yeah, we don't want to take bombs or key. I guess we want the money, though. I'm really glad I didn't run 2 series like, we're running like a week of Against Isaac right now. Like a week of Community Remix versus, well, at the same time as the regular Isaac series. But I really originally had planned on doing like a very long-running series of both of them. I think they would have just been too samey. So what I'll probably do after this week is over, I'm gonna take this, is start, you know, working maybe Community Remix videos into the standard Isaac rotation. We'll see. I'll you know, I'll ask about it and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, there's new items, but there's just not quite enough to warrant replacing, or sorry, to warrant doing 2 Isaac videos a day, because oftentimes they do end up pretty samey. That's not to say Community Remix is bad. It's just to say, you know, it's not Rebirth, right? It's not a whole different game. It's just a little upgrade or a little expansion to an existing game, which is fine. I'm glad it exists, and I'm having a lot of fun playing it. But certainly, it doesn't need its own slot, I think. Bombs are key again, really? Well, I think Burnt Penny is better for us than the pill that we were never going to use. We had the Chariot card. Sorry, Burnt Penny is better than Aggro Midget Soul. Sorry, Aggro Midget. No offense meant. Bombs are key. Do we want to take that? I think we'd rather take the pill than take that, actually, just for now. And check what we've got down here. So we got a lot of, you know, little min-maxy type things to worry about right now, but no big deals. Sucks that we're fighting Super Greed, unless he drops the quarter, in which case we'll have a great opportunity to reroll a lot of items here. Is this Balls of Steel again? Man, that is super lucky. So there's Burnt Penny in action right there. That's going to mean that we don't really have to worry about bombs or key from either side, because we're going to have plenty bombs and plenty keys as well. Now, we have to remember, we really, really want to not take damage against Mom so we can get the Polaroid. Because mostly because I just don't want to think about how the Polaroid effects work for us in this situation. I just want to go, right? We'll see if that ends up coming true. It may not. I may end up taking damage against Mom, but you know, we're a very powerful guppy character right now, so it's, and he says he takes damage, but it's very plausible we don't take damage against Mom. Not necessarily the most likely, but definitely plausible. Yeah, the Ankh is good enough because we have 9 lives, so we have to. I'll come back for that. So we have to worry about, you know, what'll happen when we die. And we could get the Ankh, and then when we're about to die with the Ankh, we could pop that weird pill and be back in the game here. So this is obviously garbage, but we reroll Telepathy for Dummies. We get Poison Bombs. I'm going to take it. I find myself playing, like, way more strategically now than worrying about the novelty of the Community Remix stuff, which is probably a little disappointing, but I think people can understand where I'm coming from as well. After that dog-awful Donkey's Jawbone run, which was admittedly all of my own fault. There's a lot of space left on this run. I kind of thought we were getting very close to the end. Sucks that we're not going to get any more shop items, but we already got some of the juicier ones, I guess. Compass, at least. And we'll come and, well, I don't know why I farmed that reroll up as soon as possible. We have nothing really else to do with our rerolls here. I guess we'll just pick up the bomb, and it might as well finish off this side of the map, I guess. There's no judgment here. That's a slot machine down there. Yeah, we'll just finish this off. Maybe we are coming closer to the end than I thought. 98 keys is good. My favorite boy band from the late 90s, early 2000s era. True to Your Heart with, you know, featuring Stevie Wonder was a really classic track. Always thought it was so nice of Nick Lachey and the other boys in 98 Degrees, who were obviously less important than Nick Lachey, to let Stevie Wonder feature on their track. I think that was really good publicity for him. You know, really helped him get his music career off the ground. Just very nice people, the Lachey bros and the other two. Now, I'm going to come up here. Oh, don't move a muscle. Except your eye muscles to shoot tears. And then we're going to trick them. They thought they tricked me, but I tricked them. And we're going to hang out over top of this rock. Now, we don't have homing tears, but little Steven does. That allows us to get some free damage, and then the flies finish the job. And, of course, we will come in here quickly and play this blood bank. Shaping up to be a very, very easy run so far. Anything can happen. Oh, that's what I was hoping for. We could re-roll it. We could be real sneaky and re-roll it, but I think the HP is too worthwhile. So you know what? Fuck it. I don't even want the other HP downgrade pill. I think we're fine. Now just don't take damage here. I think we just keep it simple, stupid. Let's not take any dubious pills. You know, I'd rather just take a bad gas pill or something like that. It's bad, but we know it's bad. Don't take damage. We're not going to take damage. It's too close to the end now. Not over? Over. We didn't get the Polaroid. I don't know what's up with that, but it's okay. We don't need the Polaroid, apparently. Due to some weirdness. Blessings of Piety. Oh, you know what? It wasn't Scapular like 2 runs ago that gave us the, Eternal Heart. It was Blessing of Piety, which is, apparently a new blessing as opposed to a curse that you can have, to start a floor with. Interesting! Makes the game a little easier, I suppose. Not that there's anything necessarily wrong with that for a lot of people, including myself sometimes, but yeah, that's nice. I don't know what Blessing of Light does. If Blessing of Piety gives you a Spirit Heart, what does Blessing of Light do? Maybe it gives you the compass effect if you don't have the compass. That would be my uneducated guess. Looks like a long trip to go here, but that's fine. I would love to get some Deal with the Devil opportunities here, because we are in a fantastic position HP and damage-wise, but I would love to trade some more of our HP for some more damage. Always, always. If I have too much of both, let's trade the HP for the damage. In my eyes, that's the right choice, at least. Maybe makes things a little riskier, but also makes it so, you know, maybe you're one-shotting enemies with your individual tiers, which would just be crazy. So this has got to be our right way to go here, for sure. No need for a chain reaction when you just one-shot the flies. And we'll try to do a similar thing right here. A little scary, but they're dead. Okay. Thank you very much, Relic, for that one. Do we know this one? I found pills. Not very good, but... why even save it, right? Might as well just pop it, I guess. That would be another thing that would be nice to see in Rebirth, is something that gives, like, I found pills, like, a slight benefit. Well, like, I understand that, not a benefit, but like a purpose, either positive or negative. I understand that, you know, it's nice to have like a neutral pill, but there's all, I mean, okay, I'll tell you what. Make puberty actually do something, but make it so I found pills still does nothing. Either one I would be acceptable, or I would find acceptable. Alright, so you're crushed here. And you're dead. I told you, man, Loki is the darling of the community remix mod. With rotten meat. This is the one that gives us brimstone for 1 room every 3 rooms. I still think it's kind of just not that interesting, honestly. It could be very useful, but in our situation as Guppy, we don't need it. And, you know, I can't imagine anyone being like, well, you should have taken... I forgot what the item is called, but you should have taken... Sulfur, that's what it's called. You should have taken sulfur because at least it's a new item. Well, it's like it's brimstone once every 3 rooms. It's not really a new thing. Anyway, I'm gonna re-roll it. So I really like Weird Sister Maggie. Just the look of it. The actual item is the same, I think. I'm not gonna pick up Mom's Knife, just because we've already had Mom's Knife like once or twice on the mod, and we've had Donkey's Jawbone once as well. So, plus we're Guppy, so although it would benefit our flies because we'd have some extra damage, I prefer to be shooting tears so we can generate more flies. That's my philosophy. Not a completely selfless act, No siree. Careful. Careful. Keep moving on here. There's no risk of death. And at least we got one new item, sort of, maybe a little bit. Sister Maggie looked different. We at least saw sulfur and then chose not to take it. I can't imagine you being in a deal with the devil situation and seeing, like, sulfur and brimstone next to one another, even if one of them is twice the price, if brimstone's twice the price, and being like, oh, yeah, sulfur, I gotta have that. Especially if you already had brimstone to begin with, I guess, but that's not gonna happen. Or I guess it could happen, yeah. But you'd never take it. Alright. We know this? Bombs are key? It's bombs are key. Probably getting to the point where that's almost worth using. And by almost, I mean, why wouldn't we? Yeah, especially since we have poison bombs. 39 keys is going to be more than enough to keep us going for the rest of the game. We probably would have been fine either way. We could use bombs every single room, and because of Burnt Penny, we'd still get enough. Why not, though? There's no way we're using 39 keys over the rest of this run unless something miraculous happens. If I end up running out of keys, I'll be thankful. I'll be like, thank you for the glorious bounty of golden chests that you have gifted upon me. So the world card actually is useful. Even though we have the compass, we're going to be using the world card, hopefully, to give us access to information about how the rest of the cathedral floor looks. Typically cathedral, at least. So we can speed run to the boss as quickly as possible. Well, 2 rerolls on this room. This turned out better than expected. Tough Love and Lard. Okay, our speed's alright, so I don't mind taking both of these. Tough Love, if we could just get some luck upgrades, would be sweet. As is, it'll be fine. Helps our flies maybe do more damage. Some of them, at least. Okay, I mean, this is going to be an easy boss fight here. The poison damage from the bombs, the fact that we're guppy, our individual tiers do damage, our flies are incredibly strong. It's basically over before it even began here. And it's up to the cathedral, even though we don't have the Polaroid. Again, don't ask questions. I don't really get it, but that's okay. So we should be able to get to the boss room in record time here, pretty much. It's just 2 rooms away by accessing the secret room. Plenty of bombs to not have to worry about it. We could take the tick with us. I guess there's no reason necessarily not to, except that it's not that good. Burnt Penny's not necessarily better for us, but the tick is probably objectively better because it takes some HP away from bosses, but I've got, like, PTSD about the tick, man. I can't take it. It's caused so many heartaches for me. Okie dokie. And it's the Isaac boss fight, which should be very, very simple. We're gonna end up having a lot of shots come in. We do have Halo of Flies, which is nice. We're gonna basically just be outputting way more damage than he can keep up with, though. And, you know, occasional poison bombs, the occasional Tough Love. Already in the 3rd phase of the fight. And it's really the flies, of course, that are always the hero when you become guppy, but very easy. Dropped an Eternal Heart as well. Not really that much more valuable than just like a Spirit Heart at this point in the game, but I guess it's a nice touch. And what do we have to finish off here? This is our chance to get some good stuff. We're going to reroll everything because I want to see if we can get some new items here. We've already won. Why not just enjoy the gravy here? Well, we'll see if we get a good tarot card. Hierophant is a great tarot card, truth be told. And we'll pick up the poop and put it back down. Okay. Let's start earning our rerolls here. Now, it does take us 3 rooms, which is longer than it's ever taken us before. On the chest, on the community spotlight, typically, I think we've had 9-volt and/or Nun's Habit on every single community spotlight that's made it to the chest. Community remix, sorry, not community spotlight. Which is, unlikely, of course. But also very nice so we could get those rerolls and see as many new items as possible. Now, just give us the Ludovico technique. Oh, good, money. I need these bombs. Oh, thank God. I didn't think 89 poison bombs would be enough to take out Blue Baby, so just to get in that little insurance, it feels quite nice. Really? Okay. Well, we'll kill Sloth last. Wow. Really got some propelling there. Some locomotion. Not in the Kylie Minogue way. Okay. What's your tarot card? What's your tarot card? Empress, very useful for taking into the Blue Baby fight. The ideal scenario here, I guess, is kill Lust last and get poison. Kill Lust last. Don't want to ruin my enunciation. And get Poison Touch. But we're going to try to kill Wrath last and maybe get Mega Bombs or something. Just because Lust is annoying. Oh, this is a new one. Box of Wires. Zap, zap. I have no idea what this has done. It said zap zap. It almost feels like it should be like a technology item or something. I don't know. Mr. Mega, beautiful. I know that it seems like a little bit of a cop-out. We're just going to fight the boss, though. This run's over. We got a new item. I'm going to look up what it does. I thought that I read that this shoots like an electric beam like technology, but maybe if we hit enemies, we'll actually see like what it does. Doesn't seem to be zapping anybody. I do have like, oh, it's my head that's on fire because of Mr. Mega, right? Yeah. I have no idea. There's just an assortment of various different colors here. It's quite bright. I think it does do like electrical damage or something like that because the bombs are glowing yellow, which has never happened before. Weird. We won. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this run of Community Remix. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.